mean to be the Fight Nation British champion? Well, look, that's a championship that I won many moons ago, and I never lost. I had to give it up due to injury.
The question is not what it would mean to me, but what it would mean to the sport of professional wrestling.
Winning a championship like this in my country would put me on the map, would really change things for me, and I think then I could change things for British wrestling.
What does it mean to me? It means everything to me. I should have won that title years ago!
And it has taken 9 years to climb back to the summit here in Fight Nation.
We're gonna bring back violence to professional wrestling.
I got robbed, things happened, but now I'm focused. I'm focused, and I'm gonna win that title.
As long as you knock me down, I'm getting back up and I'm coming at you.
There's a lot you haven't seen from Nathan Angel, and I'm hoping that Fight Nation is the place to see it.
I'm gonna make FNW a jungle
I'm gonna knock everyone out!
where only I and my lions can survive.
You know, I go out there and I do what I do best, and what I do best is kicking the absolute crap out of people.
My name is Lucian Phillips.
Mr. International England, Nathan Angel,
I'll become
I will
the
become
next Fight Nation
Fight Nation
Fight Nation.
Fight Nation
British champion.
British champion.
British champion.
British champion again.
Hello everyone and welcome to Eastbourne Billywood. We are back. It is Fight Nation TV. My name is Ricky Sneller. As aforementioned, this is Billywood Billy. How does it feel to be back here and with Fight Nation?
With Fight Nation, we started in 2015. And in 2015, we came to Eastbourne. And Eastbourne became the home of Fight Nation. Over the years, we've transcended across the country. But you know what? In 2025, 10 years from the start, we are back home.
And we're not just back home, we are looking to crown a new Z-Force champion. Who's going to take us into 2025 as Z-Force champion? Who is going to take us into 2025 as British heavyweight champion? Those questions are going to be answered in just a short matter of weeks, Billywood.
Indeed. So for the fans at home and the fans here, shall we get started?
Let's get it on.
Opening contest is a Z-Force Championship qualification match. Making his way to the ring first, All Energy, Donny Ravarro!
Oh, Ricky, it feels great to be back, doesn't it?
I can't believe we're back, but we've made it.
We've made it.
We've made it, baby.
We've made it. Oh, Ricky, they don't like him, yeah.
His opponent, he is a Gloucester gladiator, Liam Jones!
Look at that man, Ricky. Heavyweight defined.
You're looking at 5'10", over 240 pounds. From the city of Gloucester, the proud city of Gloucester, Liam Jones, Donny Ravarro. High stakes in this contest, the opening contest indeed of Fight Nation TV.
Fight Nation TV on the Extreme Channel. Welcome to a new future for Fight.
A new future is here. The referee is Tom Scarborough. And this is the final place to be decided in the Z-Force tournament, isn't it?
It is indeed, it is indeed. We got tonight, Ricky. Look at this. This is real future British wrestling style here. You've got a real big heavyweight in Liam Jones and the flashy, cocky charisma of Donny Ravarro.
Cocky? Where you been cocky from?
Yeah.
let's wait and see what happens. He's 19.
I saw how he came out.
What? I can't believe you said such a thing. He's 19 years old. I don't think it's cocky.
What was you like at 19?
Oh, that's a long time ago. I don't know.
It's long for me, but I remember.
I wasn't cocky.
I was at university. I was very cocky.
I don't believe it. I don't believe that at all. But what I do believe at the moment is Liam Jones is firing some heavy bombs. He considers himself a bit of a throwback. He considers himself no nonsense. He says he's no nonsense smash mouth. And there it is on display as Ravarro goes careening into the turnbuckle.
And that is no nonsense, and that is just brute strength. You don't need to fly around to win matches. This guy can dominate with power. And look at that. Look at that neck. Oh my good God.
What are your thoughts on the fact that a man of that size is in the potentially in the Z-Force tournament?
There's no weight limits, Ricky.
There's no weight limits.
I could be in it, you could be in it, anyone could be in it.
I couldn't be in it. Traditionally speaking, when it comes to Z-Force division, it's been predominantly high flyers.
It has.
We look at Cara Noir, we look at Kip Sabian, we look at Maverick Mayhew, we look at Ryan Smile. People have held the belt over the years.
Yes.
So this could be a new era for the Z-Force division with a man of this size.
No limits, no weight limits. Just looking for the best young new talent that's coming through on the British independent scene. Not only on the British independent scene, but around the world. These guys now have an audience to showcase that they are the future of wrestling.
The thing is, Liam Jones, who is currently in the pole position in this contest, he's only, I think, 23 years old. 15 years experience. He started training when he was a kid.
Someone else did on our roster.
Yeah?
Yeah. We'll see him later, but I don't think he'll be wearing his full yellow outfit.
I highly doubt that. And I highly doubt at the moment that Donny Ravarro is going to be in a position to get himself into the Z-Force tournament. It's only a 2.
Imagine having that weight laying down on you in the pinfall attempt. You must take so much strength to
It's
kick
extra
out.
energy, right? You
Absolutely.
have to spend extra energy every single time you want to stay in a contest. And Donny Ravarro is going to have to... I mean, he's trading shots. I'm not sure it's necessarily the best strategy, as is proven seconds later.
My ribs are hurting watching. My body's hurting watching, but you know what? I'm getting some joy out
Straighten
of it.
your back. That's what happens to me. Straighten your back.
Crack.
He's put him up top. He looks like he could be looking for... I thought he was going to run up and grab him there for a minute, Billy. He's actually very scared there for Ravarro. He's got him hooked.
No way.
What is he going to... Well, he's not going to suplex him, is he? Oh, no, he's... What? I don't know what the attempt was there, Billy, but it didn't go well. Modification of a Falcon Arrow.
What was he doing?
Couldn't quite grab the leg. If he'd have got it straight away, I do think he would have had him there, Billy.
Ricky, that goes back to my comments just a minute earlier about cockiness. What did he think he could suplex a man of that size?
Well, we've seen things like that before.
Be realistic, Ricky.
Be realistic. People can lift heavy weights. I've seen all strong as that. It's possible. Well, Donny Ravarro is going to have to try and lift. Oh, he's not going to lift his way. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Looking for the pile driver was Jones. But the Gloucester Gladiator is meeting those furious feet. At some point, you've got to believe that Ravarro's going to have to take the initiative. And that's exactly what it looks like he's trying to do here. But look at the strength of the power of Jones. Oh, this might have been a mistake. Oh, I think it was a mistake, Billy. No! Counts it into a jawbreaker. Jones is staggered. For the first time in this contest, it's like Ravarro might have a chance here.
That's it. It's over, Ricky. It's over.
Oh, that was great. Great initiative from Ravarro. Using the weight of Jones against him. Catches him with that discus boot. Right in the side of the head. You can count to 10, Billy.
Whoa!
Wow.
I am shocked.
Well, Donny Ravarro had to go through a bit of a wall there, Billy, but in the end he did just enough to get the job done. Discus boot, 1, 2, 3.
He has a real chance now to become Z-Force champion, Ricky.
You've got to be in it to win it, right? And he is now in it.
Absolutely.
So we will see Donny Ravarro again, and he will be in that Z-Force tournament that kicks off a little bit later.
Rocco, do you have any words in front of your match tonight?
I'm the supreme leader. I will lead. Professional wrestling is once again going to be a jungle. And the lion pride will be at the top of the food chain. I will bring back violence and brutality, a new natural order to the sport of professional wrestling. The lion pride tonight takes all the gold. I found these boys in the streets, Fabio Romano, Freddie Blackstone. They were fighting for their life on the streets, and I gave them a purpose. They're not just fighting for their lives now, they're fighting for something bigger. You can fight too. All you have to do is hunt with me. Or run. Let's go, boys.
Join the herd. You know, a million sheep would be dispersed by one lion's roar. By one lion's roar. Either step aside, for every God knows.
An ominous sight comes this way. Billy Wood heading towards the ring.
The following contest is a British Heavyweight Championship first round match. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Freddie Blackstone and Fabio Romano. Originally from Italy, now residing in the Lion's Den compound. He is the Italian Lion and your supreme leader, Rocco Garzya!
Well, hang on a minute. He's our supreme leader as well.
He's not my supreme leader, but I love the confidence of him. And we
Hang on,
saw.
you were just having a go at Donny Ravarro for being cocky. And now this man says he's our leader, and you don't mind.
I would be confident if I had, not cocky, confident if I had those gentlemen alongside me, wouldn't you?
Well, if you had that, well, yeah, I would, yeah.
So
if I'd back up, like Blackstone and Romano, of course I would.
Hold on, Ricky. As Rocco said, he wants to become the champ, right? He feels he is destined to be the champion. Okay?
Well, I kind of feel that this feels a bit of a handicap match in some respects, because it's already 3-on-1 as far as I'm concerned here, Billy. Line's Spider at ringside.
Ricky, are we buttons for God's sake? Are we? Do you need a hero?
What, because of Bonnie Tyler? That's no Bonnie Tyler.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, this one international
Nathan Angel belongs anywhere other than Butlins. A marquee athlete. What an opportunity he has here in round 1 of the British Heavyweight Championship. What a debut it could be. Can you imagine? In his debut, he can find himself in the final 4 to crown a new British Heavyweight Champion. He's only 21 years old. What a moment that'll be.
21, a big opportunity here. A big opportunity. This man, could he become our youngest ever Fight Nation British champion?
How young is Kip Zagan, the youngest champion?
Not that young.
Don't know, I think Kip is our youngest champion at this stage.
I genuinely thought I was in Bognor for a second there.
I forgot they had a Butlins in Bognor.
They do,
I
they
always
do.
remember mine every step now.
There you go.
That's the thing.
Shout out Bognor.
Yeah.
I do enjoy it. I like, my kids like their swimming pool. True story. Yeah.
Well, anyway, from Bognor Regis back to Fight Nation
Yes.
TV. It's always nice to have the details. We We're talking about the Italian Lion Rocco Garzya from the Lions Den compound, leader of the Lions Pride around ringside.
Great physique.
Nathan Angel, Mr. International England, went to Thailand for the finals. I tell you, he didn't get chopped much in Thailand.
Or did he?
Well, it's normally extra, you have to pay for that. He was on this morning on ITV as well. I remember seeing him in a clip. Only 21 years old, with a lot of pressure on his shoulders.
If they walk past the
Well, that pressure just threw him.
Oh, here we go, Ricky. Here we
This is
go.
what I was talking about before.
You watch it. This is one-on-one for the belt. You stay back.
This is fantastic.
Come on, man.
This is fantastic.
Fantastic. Why is it
Mr. England. Come on.
Well, that's the title, isn't he? Self-named himself. He hasn't called himself Supreme Leader, has he?
It's like me
like
calling
other
myself,
people.
It's like me calling myself Mr. Eastbourne.
Mr. Eastbourne.
Yeah. Might as well be, mate.
Mr. Eastbourne.
Eastbourne. They love me here.
Well, maybe Nathan Angel could be Mr. Eastbourne the way he keeps, if he can keep going like this. He's got Garzya in real trouble in this. A first round contest in the British Heavyweight Championship tournament. And here's effectively a handicap match. Nathan Angel, and see right here, as if by magic.
He didn't touch him, did he?
But Romano tried to distract him, it didn't work. Hits a beautiful drop kick, floats over into the cover. 2. No, referee Martin says no on this occasion. But Nathan Angel, despite the numbers going against him here, he's zeroing in on Garzya, who's in real trouble. But once again, it's a distraction, this time by Blackstone. And the Lion roars! What a back suplex, all the weight goes onto the head of the native of Paul. And just like that, the Italian Lion is beginning to roar here in Eastbourne.
Choppy.
Garzya, well trained. He's been trained by some of the best, spent extensive time with Taka Michinoku. So keep an eye out for the Michinoku driver. He'll do that in tribute, possibly at some point. Well, I say watch out for it, really it's Nathan Angel is the one who has to watch out for it. But at the moment, he's having to watch out for a huge senton.
You talk about there being 2 on the outside, Ricky. I don't think Rocco needs that. He is dominating Nathan Angel right now.
Get him sent to the back cover.
Don't need
You've
to.
got that kind of power.
No, not in Eastbourne. I'm not Mr. Eastbourne, Ricky.
Trying to rip the face off.
I think he needs a hero now. Don't you?
What, Eastbourne?
No, Nathan Angel.
Well, Nathan Angel is a hero. Mr. International England, I think that's quite a heroic thing to be. Went for a crossbody, but the strength of Garzya, it's not enough on that occasion.
Oh, goodness.
Hooks the leg, but hooked it late. Could have cost him. Nathan Angel's a sheep farmer by trade, which is very ironic, seeing as Garzya believes that he's here to turn. Oh, he's here to turn.
He's a sheep farmer.
He's a sheep farmer in real life. And Garzya has said previously he's looking to turn wrestling sheep into lions. What are the chances of this opening contest in this tournament between sheep farmer and a man who wants to make sheep into lions?
Well, maybe, Ricky, just maybe, he might be the sheep that follows Rocco Garzya in the future if he can't get the job
But
done.
he's
I
a
wish
sheep
he
farmer.
won.
He's got his own sheep.
Oh, bye-bye. And bye-bye to that. Look at that.
You sound happy about this. Happy the fact that he's choking on the outside, the fact that we've got Lions Pride at ringside, and there's a cheap shot.
No, what?
Cheap shot.
Where?
Right in front of you.
Where?
Literally, not even a turn of 10 degrees.
Oh.
Right in front of
Oh,
you. It happened.
it's something
He
in my eye.
smacked him Right, something in your eye.
Something in
Well,
my
there's a punch in Nathan Angel's eye that you've somehow missed. You need protective eyewear.
What
when you come to
happened?
the commentary
Why is
box.
Nathan Angel on the floor?
Nathan Angel's on the floor because he got smacked in the face by Blackstone.
Okay, if I believe you.
I don't really care if you believe it's what happened. And once again, for I think the third time in this contest, Garzya has had to have an assist from the outside of the ring to get in control of this match. Just so he could do it by himself. I'm not seeing that evidence here.
I'm ignoring it, Ricky. I'm ignoring it.
I can see you ignoring it. I can see.
I'm going to be the better man here.
Mr. Eastbourne chopped at Angel's chest.
to
Not
Mr.
healthy
England, actually.
Well, I was talking about you. You said
Oh.
you're Mr. Eastbourne.
Might as well be.
Wicked chops. Being did by Garzya, trying to take the air out of Angel. We've already seen in this contest Angel likes to try and fly around the ring. He hasn't really been able to be fairly grounded, and shots like that to the chest are not going to help.
Do you know what, Ricky? Nathan Angel will actually.
There comes a point where you just hit a man so many times. What a power slam!
Wow, that was like power from his trainer, a Fight Nation old favourite, Joel Redmond there.
Absolutely.
I didn't expect that from Nathan. I didn't expect, oh!
A man who has trained Nathan Angel may have given him the momentum to advance here into the final four of the British Heavyweight Championship tournament, because Garzya is in trouble. Uh-oh. Well, he was in trouble. Is he thinking powerbomb? No, slips out the back. Catches him, kicks him right to the side of the head. The Italian line's in real trouble. Superman punch to the side of the head. The other way coming too. No! Garzya, how does he find a way to roll the shoulder? I don't know, but he does. Angel hit that Superman punch. He favours that shot. He's put a few people away with that one. And the crowd here in Eastbourne resolutely behind Nathan Angel, the native that pulls zeroing in. And once again, on the apron, it's Blackstone. Allows the clothesline and bang! Lions dinner time by Rocco Garzya, the leader of the Lions, is in the British Heavyweight Tournament. Final round.
Here is your winner, advancing in the tournament, Rocco Garzya!
And it looks like, Ricky, Nathan Angel has something in common with his trainer, Joel Redmond. They both vowed to win the British Championship in Fight Nation.
That's a horrible thing to
Wow.
say. After one of his protégés is lost, that's a horrible thing to say. Rocco Garzya has advanced. Nathan Angel has fallen. He didn't get it done by himself, though, Billy. It took 3 men to put Nathan. Well, you're clapping. It took 3 men to take out Nathan Angel.
I thought they were fantastic.
He should have been in the next round.
Maybe we'll see him back. We probably will see him back.
It's very popular here, but unfortunately will not progress any further in the British Heavyweight Championship tournament. That is going to Rocco Garzya. Well, coming up next for you, we've got a real treat. One of the original pillars of Fight Nation. He is back and he's going to take on the dangerous Lucian Phillips. It's Mark Haskins. That's coming up right now.
So something that some people might not realise is quite how far back this really goes. See, the day I decided that I wanted to be a professional wrestler and I walked through the doors of the training school, I was met with one man, and that was Curtis Chapman. And it's from that one day that led to him being more than just a mentor. He became a friend, he became a best friend, and he became a brother. And it was 2021 where I needed to branch out, I needed to get myself known in professional wrestling, and I came to Fight Nation to help with the production, to help with the cameras. And it was that day that the person who trains me, Curtis Chapman, wins that Z-Force Championship. And it would mean the world to me to be able to bring that Z-Force Championship home. Because to me, it's more than just a championship title. It's the principle that it never came back. So that Z-Force Championship means more to me than just winning a championship. It's far more personal. And I'm going to use everything from the last few years to really bring a fire underneath me. And I will be that Z-Force champion.
You see that match out there tonight? That's what it's all about. You see the Z-Force title? That's coming to Donny. And I'm going to be watching next week very closely to see what I'm up against. So that championship is all about energy. And Donny Ravarro is about energy too. And that championship is going to look pretty good around my waist. So Fight Nation, I think I'm here to stay.
Coming up next week, what an exciting time we have of it. Harry versus JJ. Harry Milligan and JJ Gale going to go on it in the Z-Force Championship tournament. Also, Alexander Roth is going to be taking on Brandon Lee, and the main event that we've got coming for you, it's going to be Sid returning, Sid Scala versus the big man Levi Muir for a place in the final four of the British Heavyweight Championship tournament. Don't miss it. Fight Nation next week.
The following contest is your main event of Fight Nation TV and is a first round match in the British Championship Tournament. Introducing first, the unbreakable southpaw, Lucian Phillips.
Well, this is a real blast from the past. When we talk about Haskins being original, Psycho Phillips was there pretty much at the beginning of Fight Nation, back in Eastbourne.
He was indeed. He was an absolute nightmare on our Wednesday night wrestling season. He actually won the lethal lottery with the late, great James Carson.
Yes, he did.
And now, is he going to get British gold?
Well, if he does, I do consider it will be an upset because he's up against a man who quite clearly is maybe Mr. Fight Nation himself.
His opponent from Malvern in Worcestershire, this is Overkill, Mark Haskins!
Mark Haskins has anchored this company through many different stages. Obviously, we're coming to us Fight Nation TV, but myself and Billy Wood have seen many, many contests where Mark Haskins has been the champion, he has been the linchpin, he has been the one to get the job done when people say it cannot be done.
It's no secret, Mark Haskins has been with us since the start 10 years ago, from the Fight Nation wrestling era to when we purchased International Pro Wrestling and into what we are now, the International Wrestling Network, presenting Fight Nation Wrestling. And I tell you what, Mark Haskins, look, I say things about people being cocky lovely, but when it comes to Mark Haskins, when it comes to him, I have absolute respect. He is Fight Nation Wrestling, and he is effectively the king.
I mean, with all that being said, and the bell having now got us underway for your main event of this week's Fight Nation TV, what is Phillips going to have to do in this one to get past Haskins? Because we know Haskins, if it's necessary, he'll go the distance. He's got the stamina. Oh, but the crowd here in Eastbourne a little bit more preoccupied.
Don't wind him up. Do not wind him up. He will go
He's the only one out there.
Look,
we've got insurance, have we?
Marcus, move. We can't have Marcus getting hurt in the front row there. Move. Oh, that is disgraceful. That is, do you know what? That's a backism. That is backism at its finest.
Backism?
Yes. What? Because you what? So hold on. So because he's got a little bit of a hairy back, it's not appropriate.
I mean, a little bit's doing heavy lifting there. I mean, that is an extraordinarily rug-like back.
Oh, so we all have to have shaved backs. Oh,
I'm not saying yes to have it. Well, I mean, he says that, but ultimately, this is for a place in the final four of the British Heavyweight Championship tournament. So he doesn't want to get on this.
If it makes him feel better, when because I've got a feeling that this might be an upset in the making here with the Psycho really stepping up his game. Maybe the crowd, if they really wanted to shave his back, maybe they could all invest in a big razor for him or something.
They could invest in a razor?
Yeah, maybe.
Another mad business idea.
I'm full of them.
A back race.
I mean, I'm working here and wrestling, right? I must be mental.
Multitask.
Yeah.
Multitask Billy Wood. Joining in the commentary box. At the moment, it's our Fight Nation TV. Back on television, he said he grabbed his hair. Where? What hair is he talking about now? The hair on his back?
On his beard, like he's got a big beard.
He's practically bald.
He has got hair on his back.
He's pointing to his head.
Backism
he's
again.
Backism on his head.
The only hair you've got to pull is on your back.
Well, that's true.
I
disrespecting Haskins.
I mean, it's a mistake, really. Phillips is going to need to be on his game here and focus on Haskins.
They want to now get wax strips.
I thought they were saying Haskins, and they're saying waxing.
Waxkins.
They're very similar terms.
Maybe they should have said Mark Waxkins.
They could wax Phillips back so he looks as smooth as an armadillo. Time bars. Phillips there using the rope break to his advantage. Mark Haskins won't be worried about that. Mark Haskins looks like he's going to... I think Mark Haskins might have pulled some of the hairs out.
No, he did not.
He did.
Disgraceful.
Well, is there anything in the rules about pulling back hair? It's never really happened.
Pulling hair? No.
Well, you can't pull hair on the head.
If he's pulling the back hair, the count needs to take place. 1, 2. Who hired this referee?
I think if Mark Haskins was disqualified from the British Heavyweight Championship tournament because he was pulling out the back hairs, I think that could be a resignable matter for me. I don't think I could stand by for that. Phillips has been very, very preoccupied with the crowd here.
It's going to cost him. He needs to focus, because you cannot go in a ring with Mark Haskins and not be focused.
I've never seen anyone ever beat Mark Haskins who was unfocused. The only people that normally manage to beat Haskins are ones who've been completely on the top of their game. You have to be.
This is a guy who went to war with Matt Riddle. This is a guy that went to war with Chris Ridgway. This is a guy that became champion in front of a large crowd in Weymouth moments, just days after his friend passed away. You have to be focused against this guy. This guy is all action, all passion. He's an all-hero for Fight Nation.
And he's proven it, as you said, time and time and time again. He's a man who beat the Ghosts at Wembley when he finally put away Austin Aries. He's chased for the bout, he's won the bout, he's defended the bout. Internationally travelled, well respected. Never underestimate Mark Haskins. You do so at your peril. And I think Phillips is realising, if he didn't already know, that he is in there with someone who could beat him just like that. Look at the control that Haskins has on that headlock. Well, there you go, Phillips. Phillips showing some of his power, his experience as well. 10 years in the business. Trained by Joel Redmond for the last 4 years. Oh, wait a minute, Phillips is daring Haskins here. He's got to be careful, because Phillips is known for having a very, very strong left punch. And he's saying here, look at my strength. That left punch, by the way, he calls it the best punch ever. It's knocked out Michael Oku, Joel Redmond, Minoru Suzuki, Shota Umino, Eddie Dennis and Charles Samuels. A litany of people have fallen to that punch. But Mark Haskins has shown that he's got something in the strength game as well. As I think we've said on numerous occasions in the past, probably one of the greatest all-rounders British wrestling has ever seen. He can do it all. He can fly, he can brawl, he can get technical, and he's doing all in a matter of seconds with each other. Phillips caught. Attempt at a key lock. Phillips there. Sending Haskins into turnbuckle, and this is what Phillips is going to have to do, in my opinion. I did say at the beginning, what's he going to have to do? He's going to have to play to his strength, which really is that aggression.
Ricky, I'm telling you, that literally hit Haskins square on the chin. That couldn't have cut any other man. He dropped to the floor there. I think he was dazed with it.
Well, if he was, he's not showing it. Mark Haskins, again, more than almost anyone in the history of Fight Nation, is used to coming back from the brink. He's used to going all the way from wire to wire when he has to.
Oh!
Trying to snap his fingers, joint manipulation on display by Phillips. Oh, he's calling for the punch. He was calling for it. Haskins sidesteps in. Haskins. Oh no, Haskins, I thought he was going to dive out. He dives out the other side. Mark Haskins takes him down. What a shot. Who is going through to the next round of the British Heavyweight Championship Tournament? Find out when we come back. And we're back here and still on the outside of the ring here on Fight Nation TV. Mark Haskins has been brawling with Phillips all the way through the commercial break. And I thought he was going to take him back to the inside of the ring where he can win this, but that's not Mark Haskins' style. He will beat people up wherever they find themselves. And Phillips is in the wrong part of Eastbourne right now, Billy Wood.
Shooting dinosaurs! Boom!
Kicks him right through, oh my goodness me! Phillips comes off a chair, almost took our lion ring. Mark Haskins with such fury and such fire, he almost destroyed the venue here in Eastbourne. Oh, bouncing off the ring post though, Haskins.
Oh my good God, what would he have done if those went down?
And what would you have done if those went down?
I would have ran
don't have to do
straight for the
anything, pal.
exit.
I'll tell you what I would have done, I'd have just sat here and watched.
My public liability would have been through the roof.
It would have been. Phillips took a little bit too long to get his shot off, and he's let Mark Haskins straight back in, who dives a knee right through the skull of the southpaw.
Don't get near Marcus. He's the super fan. He's been with us since the beginning. Shout out Marcus Rowe, front row. I think he wants to give Phillips a chop.
Give him some back air, maybe.
Oh, behave.
There's enough for a souvenir. And Haskins with another chop. Just to reiterate, folks, this is for a place in the next round of the British Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Who is going to join the very lucky, I should say, Rocco Garzya. Lucky the fact that he had backup in that final four. Will it be over Mark Haskins or the unbreakable southpaw, Lucian Phillips? He's very back and forth in this contest. That's something that we're kind of used to seeing in Mark Haskins matches. Tends to always bring on the bigger guys, and there's those moments where the big guys takes the advantage of the size difference, but then Mark Haskins, as he's done time and time again, it's about that stamina, it's about the distance build. We know he can go the distance, and he's going to have to do it again today.
Skins will always fight against the odds, and he's doing it again here tonight.
Oh, that is a wicked Lucian lariat!
Is that it?
Two! Ron Haskins managed to get the shot, tried to kick his way out of it, but Phillips' frame was just a bit too heavy, and he had to get the shoulder. That is veteran instinct by Mark Haskins. He realised he couldn't kick out, so he had to manoeuvre the shoulder. Eastbourne resolutely behind Mark Haskins, that's no surprise. Wherever we've gone, and whatever guys we've been, Mark Haskins has always pretty much been the most popular man in the room.
Without a doubt, Ricky, and it's frustrating because, you know, I like to be popular, as you know, and he is always, wherever we've been, Manchester, London, even New York, wherever we've been, wherever we've been around the world as Fight Nation, we've shown our international pro wrestling TV show, we have been around the globe, and there's never been anyone more famous or more popular than, as he was known, the Star Attraction, and as he's known now, as Overkill, Mark Haskins.
That is a deep chin lock being applied by Phillips, and Mark Haskins going to have to lift the frame with Phillips up, and he does. But he's straight back down. That is that 6'1". Phillips, I can't believe he's only 6'1".
They say he's a psycho, they say all these things about him, but I tell you something for a fact, right? I tell you for a fact, he is using smarts now, absolute smarts, by just using that strength and that power just to keep Haskins on the decks. That's what you need to do. To beat Mark Haskins, you need to take away his fight, his passion, his desire. You need to destroy that.
How are you going to do that? Have you ever seen anybody do that to Mark Haskins?
Look now. One. Oh, here we go. We're seeing history made.
Well, maybe it will happen here. No, I'm telling you, I've never seen it happen. Taking the fight out of Haskins, it's just not possible. Look at the face. Look at the determination, Mark Haskins. He wants it. He wants to be British Heavyweight Champion. He will not be in a position to be knocked out here by a left hand. or indeed a chin lock. Drop kick takes down Phillips. And just like that, whenever you count Mark Haskins out and say, oh, Mark Haskins is fighting for his life in this contest, suddenly we're back to 50-50. Suddenly we're saying, Mark Haskins looks like he's the aggressor. He's the one getting back to his feet. And it's Phillips in trouble. And Phillips is in real trouble. Mark Haskins is rolling through. He's feeling it here in Eastbourne. Up goes Haskins from the top of the crossbody. Floated over, could have hooked the leg. But he decided not enough damage has been done yet, possibly. Reverse of the waistlock into a wicked jaw lariat. It's 2. You see there afterwards, Phillips trying to catch breath, holding his neck in pain.
This has been a war, Ricky. The first episode back for Fight Nation Wrestling.
And you expect nothing less from both of those men in the ring, right? You'd expect nothing less from them.
And that is why they're on this stage, right? Oh, here we go.
Haskins was looking for that death lock. It's a counter! It's a counter!
Vintage.
And he sits out!
Vintage,
2.
Mark!
No,
Haskins.
he rolled it too far!
No.
That is so unlike Mark Haskins. He was pulling so hard on the leg to get the cover as tight as possible. It gave just enough momentum for Phillips to put his foot on the rope.
We have seen many men go down to that with Mark Haskins. That is, as I just said, Ricky, vintage Mark Haskins.
Iron Will could be coming at some point. We've already seen him trying to go for the death lock. There are many weapons in the arsenal of Mark Haskins. He won't be deterred. Oh no. Oh no. Up he goes and down he goes. Mark Haskins is in trouble here. Phillips over for the cover. 2. No, and he hooked it deep. But he didn't hook it for long enough, and somehow Mark Haskins rolls the shoulder, and he's not moving so gingerly, I'll say that, but he is still in this contest.
Is this the end of a legend? Is this the end of a Fight Nation legend?
He's thinking powerbomb. This could be the Southpaw's time. The unbreakable one going for a powerbomb. Haskins comes out the other side, goes for that punch again, and Haskins hits him on the back way with a rewind lariat and goes straight, wastes no time, goes straight for the death lock. And Phillips is in trouble. And Phillips is dragged to the standing ring as a sit-out set up by Haskins, and Haskins wins.
Here
Wow! Wow!
Advancing in the tournament, Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins, the speed of this man is unparalleled. He's just wrestled the best part of 20 minutes. How on earth, with that kind of frenetic energy, did Mark Haskins smack that rewind lariat, put in that death lock, and get through to the next round? Incredible stuff, Billy.
What a way to finish the first episode of Fight Nation TV on an Extreme channel.
Come back next week. We've got other matches in the Z-Force Championship Tournament, other matches in the British Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Do not miss it.